On everybody, it's Chris with my service area. If you are in the bin cleaning industry, then you need to watch this video. Take the 10 minutes or however long that we sit here and talk. I promise you, it will be beneficial to you because you know having the ability to work with other bin cleaners through MSA, it has introduced me to some awesome people. Not only a customer, but now Jason, I'd call you a friend. I mean, we've been talking and working together for a while, but it gives me the opportunity to meet awesome people like Jason that have a skill set and a service that other bin cleaners will find beneficial. And so this is why we're recording this video, to introduce Jason and his service, and also to help you guys out there understand what's going on with your business. And I hear it a lot. And if you can't guess, it's about knowing your numbers. So let me turn it over to Jason. Let Jason introduce himself, and then we'll dive into what service he is launching for the bin cleaning business owners out there. Jason, tell our audience, who you are, your little bit of background, and what you're going to be offering to bin cleaners.
Sure. Thanks, Chris, for the great introduction there. And definitely, it's been great going back and forth with you over the phone and hearing some challenges to the process, challenges to what's going on in the industry, how we're reviewing the industry, and ultimately what I found as I was getting into this, that my background, I've been in country club and restaurant management for the past 20 years, and provided executive summaries, presentations to boards on financials, and detailing all of the critical points that could make or break your business from the financial aspect. And one of the things that as we continue to look through the forums, there were some of the key metrics that I saw that I could help and assist with. And as I was putting my business together, there were the questions that I was having. So ultimately, my background kind of brought me to the bookkeeping process and understanding when and how are we inputting our numbers and how are we tracking our information. Are we understanding our balance sheet versus our profit and loss statement appropriately? And some neat things come up from it, including in my own business, is watching my routes and gas expenses versus marketing expenses, and where's it all going?
All
How
right.
do I understand that?
So if you're like me, you hate accounting, you hate bookkeeping, and but those are those are the key. You have to have that skill set or hire out for that skill set to be successful in any business, not only a home service business, but in any business. You need to know your numbers. You need to understand them, see what's going on with your business, because it can make and break you. Especially here at the end of the year, I hear it across different forums, on different podcasts. People are looking at their numbers and trying to understand, do I have money to buy new equipment, or do I have enough money to pay taxes? And so somebody like Jason is very much needed in the bin cleaning industry, because I don't hear it at all in regards to people talking about knowing their numbers. Now, I do hear about, looking for bookkeeping services, and that's why we're here tonight, because Jason has a special offering for the bin cleaners, to help them understand what's going on and help them with their books. So, Jason, tell us, what you're offering to other bin cleaners out there right now.
Definitely. So I want to assist in that process of keeping the numbers in line from the beginning, from bookkeeping from the beginning. And I know it sounds so funny, but I love the numbers. I enjoy that very much. And some people find working with their hands on, and if the equipment breaks down and they're trying to figure out how to fix it, I found it to be exciting and enjoyable to dig through the numbers there. So what I want to be offering is from the beginning, inputting the receipts and expenses and revenues, and making sure those are input in a timely fashion into the correct month that they're supposed to be recorded in. You ultimately can't provide an appropriate profit and loss statement or understand your metrics if they aren't put into the correct months. Following through all the way to making that end of the month presentation. Your bank accounts need to be reconciled, and the process of providing that detail behind it. What should be going to the balance sheet versus to your profit and loss statement, and bringing that through the bookkeeping services to the trash can cleaning businesses.
Gotcha.
Uh,
Now,
go ahead.
sorry, go ahead.
You were just fine.
Sorry. So will you be offering like monthly packages, quarterly package? Can you give just a high level, can you touch on that at a high level?
Definitely. So there's two packages there. There's a cleanup package. So if you've been falling behind on your record keeping, which is
Guilty.
what tends to happen, is I'll get to that receipt later. I'll get to that expense later, and you put it off, and you put it off, and put it off, and then all of a sudden you're looking at your bank account, and the two don't match up. So there's a cleanup service starting at $250, and that goes back for up to 3 months. Additional months can be discussed beyond that. And then a monthly process would start at $105 for monthly record keeping there.
Awesome.
Again, that would provide reconciliation of your bank accounts and providing the profit, loss, and balance sheets. And going back, additional services can be provided, including budget making, business and marketing plans that all come into, if you know your numbers, you can provide that next level service there. It allows you as the business owner to be out in the field and probably doing what you do best is meeting people and talking to people.
Gotcha. So next question is, what are the requirements? Do they need to have QuickBooks, not have QuickBooks? What accounting system are you going to work with?
Sure. We primarily work with QuickBooks Online. And what we would do is we would sign you up for a QuickBooks service. We would determine exactly what you need from that, depending on how many employees you have and what needs to happen. And we would go from there. We would set you up with one of those online tools. You have 100% access to your information. And then I would have access to your information. And then there's also an audit trail available as well. So we can see who's doing what in there. And you can follow my path of making sure your numbers are accurate.
So that leads me into a question, because I know it's probably going to be asked, and somebody watching this right now is probably asking themselves that. So you're a bin cleaner in the bin cleaning business, and now you're offering bookkeeping services to bin cleaners. So where are the rules of engagement for you, and what does that look like? Because I know obviously if somebody is close to your area, they're not going to want to work with you. But
Of course not. I would agree 100%.
Everybody's still trying to earn a living. So, what does that look like for somebody?
Ultimately, we would sign a contract and there's 100% confidentiality. Your business is your business. For benchmarking purposes, we would put it out there before we communicate that benchmarking information. And again, that would remain 100% confidential. That is one of the benefits of using a service like this is you could potentially gain some access to information that would be shared amongst everybody that would also be confidential. And we would keep it where you and I would have those conversations on where your numbers stand, but your information is not shared with anyone else. And
So
again, I would not take any local competitors there.
right. And that's completely understandable. But some people would still kind of shy away from that. But from my point of view, though, you're somebody in the business. I mean, you have firsthand experience of what's going on and what it's like to run a bin cleaning business. So you know about expenses, you know about revenue, and that pertains specifically to the bin cleaning world, which is a plus, because I don't know how many bookkeepers out there are working with just bin cleaners, right? And so for those of you that might be questioning it, look at it from that point of view, that the knowledge there in the industry is unmatched. So if somebody
there, Chris, I'm going to jump in. That's why
yeah,
we created the business of workflow services, and it's a bookkeeping service. And workflow services was created because I couldn't find anybody that was specifically doing it for the trash bin cleaning industry. I know there's a bunch of marketers out there that are doing
right.
marketing for this industry, and this is just another niche that falls in there. And secondarily, we talk about key metrics for the industry. By being in the industry, I'm already identifying with what those key metrics are, and how do we make sure that we're falling in line to improve all of our businesses together. We're a growing niche industry, and I can help with that.
Exactly. Exactly. So how does somebody find you?
They would have to reach out to us via email right now, and that's workflow services with the number 4 and the letter U at gmail.com. We also have a Facebook page as well.
Okay.
As we expand our business here and work with other people, we'll be expanding to the website shortly.
Great. And for those of you that are watching, I'll have the information down below in the description so you can reach out to Jason, tell him Chris at MSA sent you. And is there do you have a free call or a consultation call or anything? Do you offer anything like that?
100%. It's beneficial for you as a customer or client to get to know me. You're not just buying into the fact that I can put numbers together. You're buying into the fact that we can have a conversation and I can clearly outline to you where your finances are going if you have a question on that. And you can ask me a question and we can be comfortable with each other. So we should set up a 30-minute consultation before we move forward with any agreements there.
Awesome. So you heard that, folks. You can schedule a call with Jason. You can have a conversation with him and talk a little bit of numbers and see if there's a good fit for the both of you to move forward with working with one another. And so it doesn't cost you a dime except for 30 minutes. We all know that
30 minutes of your time.
We all know that time is money. You know, we preach
And with the right bookkeeper,
efficiency.
you'll get it back.
Right, right. So everybody, if you're looking for someone to help you with your books in the bin cleaning world and you need that expertise, which we all do because there's people out there and people that are watching this, some of you that I've talked to that, you need a bookkeeper. They're indispensable to your business, help you keep you on track and out of trouble, hopefully. But anyway,
Definitely.
descriptions are going to be down below, so reach out to Jason. Also on the MSA website, we're going to put up a little section for Jason and try to help him out, and more importantly, help you guys out there that need help with bookkeeping. And I think that's it. Anything else in closing that you would like to say, Jason?
No, like I said before, it's been great getting to know you, and using the MSA services has helped my business out, and visualizing it. And again, that's where I feel I can help bring that to your business out there. Just help
Awesome.
you to
Well,
visualize what the numbers are doing.
right, exactly. Well, we appreciate the support and look forward to growing this working relationship and friendship. So, Jason, thank you so much for hopping on. I'm excited we finally got to do this, and I know that it will be beneficial to other bin cleaners out there. So, thank you.
Definitely. Thanks, Chris.
Thank you. Take care.
Bye now.
All right, man. That was good.
All right. We'll see.